Discover unbeatable deals and convenience at your neighborhood family fare supermarkets. Score exclusive deals, earn rewards, join clubs, and clip digital coupons for extra savings all in one place. Our exclusive offers bring savings straight to your card. Explore a wide range of local products that support your community. With easy pickup and delivery options, saving time and grocery shopping has never been easier. Family Fare is all about making your grocery experience easy and affordable and your one-stop shop for all your grocery needs. Family Fare in your neighborhood.
How can you not like Middle Water? No, I'm just kidding.
No. How can you not like Apex?
I haven't played it.
Apex. My niece loves that game. What do you mean it's shit? Yeah.
Wait. I thought she played Fortnite.
Yeah, dude. We got I tried to play Warzone for the first time in like 2 years or whatever.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I got smoked. I got super smoked, yo.
Did they spawn camp you and all that, or like
Yeah,
quick scope
I
you?
had no idea what the fuck. I was like, hold on a second. You gotta give me a minute, guys.
Godzilla vs. Kong was pretty good, right?
You know what game would make you feel like a loser?
No.
Medal of Honor 2010, because nobody plays it. Anyways.
Yeah, but at least you're the one that redeems that game, right? Like, whereas I do the film redemptions, Al does the game redemptions from time to time.
This is like when Al goes on about like his best like NBA 2K game, but it's never past like 2K7. It's always
It's 2K13, man. What the?
like some mad vintage take on sports games.
2K13 was a good game. Sorry, it was awesome.
This is his saving grace. This is what he does.
Don't apologize for it.
Yeah, boy. No. Apologize for it, Al. Apologize for it and do it right now.
My deepest apologies.
Go on. Apologize.
Yeah. Go on.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and introduce the show. I mean, for God's sakes, here we go. Okay, fine. We'll team up. I'm J-Man, and this is J360 Hangout here on
J360 Radio!
Waiting for mortgage rates to drop could be a costly mistake. Once rates drop, new homebuyers will enter the market and prices will soar even higher. At Churchill Mortgage, you can get a free analysis and learn how to avoid the trap of waiting for interest rates to drop. Buy now and refi later at churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender, 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee, 37027.
Hey, what's going on, J360 Legion? How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to J360 Hangouts. And yes, this is indeed a live show. And not only that, I'm hanging out with all of my bros tonight because this is R&D month and we're actually broadcasting from an undisclosed location, not to mention undisclosed program. So we're doing a lot of new different things. We are not on the Discord tonight, otherwise you would be sitting there and giving us likes and all that kind of stuff because you can actually do that on Discord when it works. But that's why we're testing all this stuff out now. So I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. Hey, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello. My name is Marco. You might know me as Al's boyfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm here. I'm joining Jay on this little fun ride we call the Hangouts. Got some interesting topics. Jay's got some good shit lined up for us to talk about. So I'm here. I'm with it. Let's do it.
Awesomeness.
I'm just going to keep it real short and sweet. Merrick. You may know me as Moosfer, or the guy that shit himself on the bus.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking legend.
That's awesome.
All right, mic drop.
Then somebody tackles you on stage.
Was that Will Smith?
By the way, that one drops pretty soon too, so I'm almost done with that one. We'll get that later. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh man!
All right, Al, your turn.
Hi, I'm Alan, and I am very honored to be part of this AIM group chat that is going on today.
Totally, man. 1996 is back, bitches, and there's no stopping it.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to get my warn on my chat room because I said something. I'm totally excited about it.
Right. Remember that back in the day? Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a percentage or something that you would get. And if you get a certain percentage or something, they're like, this person wants to talk to you. This person has a 42% warning.
What did that even mean? Like, isn't it
Right?
so funny to do all that, but no one ever caught a pedophile on AIM? all that warning, and like, still people were getting like abducted and shit.
Well, because everyone would, like, there were tons of warnings. Like, say I said something like, Doc Rivers is an idiot or something. Jay would hit me with like 40,000 like warnings
Facts.
or something.
Big facts.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I would never hit you in regards to like what Doc Rivers does. I used to make fun of him at you, remember, when he was like the Clippers coach? He's just pretty much doing the same thing. I just wish he didn't do it with my team.
The guy just makes fun of himself, though.
He's a meme. He's a walking meme.
Yeah.
He looks like Mr. Peanut trying to be a head coach.
All right,
I'm
that's
glad you
enough,
didn't say
damn it.
California Raisin because I've been racist now.
No. He kind of looks like
A
what was
peanut.
it? No, he looks
Mr.
like
Peanut.
No, he looks like the old guy from The Simpsons.
Oh, Mole Man.
Yeah, he looks like Mole Man trying to be like a head coach.
Got it.
He's even short, so it all makes sense.
Mole Man once said, "I'm 33 years old."
He even has the voice down. That's the amazing part. Like every time Doc Rivers talks, it sounds like he has like 50 Marlboros before the conference speak. He's like, Ben Simmons, he's gonna be a good player someday.
And then he threw him under the bus.
You guys and Ben Simmons. I like it.
Oh
I
man,
like
like I actually defended this guy. Then all of a sudden, Al started doing it, and then we all just made him a meme. And then we were like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah.
But he's the
defended the
Brooklyn
guy.
Nets problem.
It's crazy. I defended him all year to Jay. All year. And then, but the thing is, he's getting like a lot of criticism right now. And it's like, he shouldn't. Like, what would it matter if he played game 4? Like, seriously. Like, what would you have done? He would have, like...
Because he
if he
was a
played-
whiny bitch the whole season, Al. And not only that, he kept talking about his mental health. Then he talked about his back. And then he didn't even go to training camp or anything. The man's a fuck up.
Well,
I mean, he's
good fashion
entertainment.
sense.
He's entertainment, but he's a fuck up. And he's right there at the game looking at everybody, standing tall and everything. So I was like, come on.
He's part of the crew, man. You just need to accept it.
No, he's not part of any crew, Al. Those are just damaged goods.
I just realized Al's screen name on this Skype call is Silent Cocked.
No,
Clocked.
silent clocked. It was
whoa.
back in the day.
Silent Cock sounds better.
No. I had two favorite horror
I
fans.
think Silent Cocked sounds better because he's also like whispering tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
Appropriate.
The list goes on and on.
He's like,
All right, you got me. The secret's out. Anyways, my name was based on like Silent Hill and Clock Tower, which were like my two favorite horror games when I was like younger. I've had this Skype since like 2001. No, 2008. So I don't know.
Undisclosed
What about-
location, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Give us your address while you're at it,
Oh,
Doc.
I'm sorry. I secretly meant. I'm sorry. This Raptor chat room.
It's
The Yahoo
over.
Messenger.
It's over. Just go. Just go.
Playfire Messenger.
I could now, Al. I did see on Wiki that someone said your original screen name was Big Black Clock. Is that true?
Okay, what I did back in 1968 is not your business, good sir.
Oh man, you stop lying to these people right now.
Come on, Al.
You stop.
Give us the truth, baby.
Well, I go up to the chat rooms and I'm like, hey, what's up, girl? I'm like doing something like, wow.
You never
you're
did
back.
that.
Yeah. and,
Lies.
I like to think it did happen. Every time I, talk with my voice and I press a little harder, they just know something's packing under there. You know what I mean?
You stole that from me, you jerk.
Whoa.
I kind of did. Anyways, hides underneath the desk.
Go to your room.
Oh,
man. By the way, Al, we still got to do Lawnmower Man 3.
Oh, there's a third one? Oh my god.
No, there's not.
Oh.
I checked.
I always bring that up because we've been going after cult films lately, and I wouldn't mind if you guys join us next time. We're going to be going after the Highlander series soon enough. We're on number 3.
I'm down.
There is a third one.
I am excited for Endgame.
Well, we got to get through the third one first so we can get to Endgame, even though there's really no continuity and everything just, it's a cluster fudge. But hey, at least we can say we got through all the Highlander movies.
True.
Oh, God, that means we got to watch the god-awful fifth one, too. Fuck!
The sci-fi special one? Oh.
Uh-huh. The one that allegedly tells you what the quickening is. Like, you really need to friggin' know. Especially after you watch the series.
Everyone knows what the
quickening
quickening is. It's when you put, like, Nestle quicken milk in a glass and you put it in a blender. It's the quickening.
Might as well be. It would make more sense than whatever the hell the third one is. have the Quicks rabbit in there.
You get your Nestle, like, milk game, like, 20 seconds faster if you do it that way. So it's the quickening.
I am sure it is.
Then you gotta like wash the blender though. That takes fucking
forever.
way longer.
There's nothing quick about that.
Yeah, washing a blender for some reason takes like 45 minutes, but using it takes like 5.
Yeah.
But you just
5 seconds.
You throw off the blender and you get a new one, you know?
Damn. That's that white privilege right there.
You go mug someone for another blender. Something happens.
Just buying blenders and shit.
Yeah, we could always resell those too and make a killing off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, to sell the blenders on eBay. Only used for 1 glass of Nestle chocolate milk, but still good.
And it's got those ugly, awful stains in them.
Don't mind the white ones though. That's different.
Clock stains?
Yeah, big black clocks.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
BRB.
Whoa, what was that, man? Whoa.
You whispered BRB.
Ooh, a little entertainment tonight he got going on over there. Anyway, gents,
the streets.
He's ducking gunfire right now. We just can't hear it. Actually,
well, that is his job. He's the man in the streets.
Like ready to rob somebody, but he's also making a Skype call and shit.
You only whisper like that when it's a home invasion.
Yeah, here's what you didn't hear. You didn't hear like he's talking to us like on a fucking Bluetooth headset from the 90s and shit, and he's like BRB. You know, he hears like the gun cock in the background.
Y'all sick, man.
Imagine that's the last thing you hear before you die is BRB. And your fucking head's blown off and they stole your shoes, but Al did it. That's great.
Well, it just goes to show, even if I ain't making it somewhere, Alan would have something to do with it. That's just the way that goes.
We're all implicated because we just happen to be on a Skype call.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's undisclosed location.
Yeah, thanks, Al. Fucking
You
getaway
bastard.
town and road and
You know, being his brother carries a lot of pain with it.
a lot of pain.
Just saying. But you get through it, though. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear about how Oscar Isaacs actually reflects back on X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, that how it wasn't such a good film and wish he could have made it better? And I'm like,
No shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's just now talking about that?
Well,
He probably just saw it.
Well, you see, all the Moon Knight hype is just dying down right now.
Well,
Like, everybody
okay.
was all about it, but
Did you guys watch Moon Knight?
I didn't care.
Everybody said it was fucking terrible, and then I saw like on the timeline was people were not happy with it, like the way it ended at all.
Mm-hmm. And then they said like there's not even going to be like a second season to it, but I'm like,
It's a one-off, yeah.
if it's any worse than what Iron Fist was, I mean that kind of makes sense, but still, it's like,
I
don't
think
know,
people
maybe-
just got hyped because the suit looked cool. That's it.
true,
That's
too.
all.
For sure.
But then after a while, the writing got really full of itself. If you think about it,
Yeah,
like it didn't
'Cause if
tell you
think of-
anything.
Yeah, and if you think about like going based off like how good the suit looks, like Ben Affleck's Daredevil is technically perfect if you just look at the suit. And then just
I
go
mean,
like,
yeah.
This looks great. And then you watch it and you're like, nah, never mind.
Well, you know, also, like, we've said this before, it really depends on what cut you watch. Like, the director's cut was fine. That was really well done. But the shit that we got, well, nah, fuck you, pal. That's about as good as you're going to get it till we actually tell you there's a director's cut.
Yeah. But we all know we all know that whatever Moon Knight was like mandated by Disney to be just that because it went straight to the app. That's exactly what they wanted, you know?
I mean, it was the hype was there, but at the same time, Moon Knight is one of those things that you should make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And it could work because if you take what he goes through and if you actually market it with Blade, well, what they're trying to do with the new Blade, that could actually sell something. Like, oh, wow, in a way they kind of work together. And they actually have. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could definitely do that. For sure.
It's the same with Morbius, too. Like, you're going to take this character here. who pretty much is a limited featured character. Who usually pretty much just shows up whenever there's something going on with Blade or Spider-Man. And then you're going to put him in his own movie and you're not going to have even anything to make the other characters better for this guy. Why should we care what he goes through? Little things like that.
Yeah. It's just also, too, like, what... Was Moon Knight supposed to fit into, like, some sort of cinematic... Like, the cinematic universe timeline of some sort? Or was that just supposed to be, like, a fucking whatever thought? Just to have something to compete with on the streaming app?
Originally, he was supposed to be part of it, but then they were like, hey, let's do it the Black Lightning style, where he's in his own way. But there's part of it that it might be a part of. But it's there. We just tease it a little. I hate that shit.
It's funny, because a part of me wondered, like, people going, oh, this ending doesn't make sense to Moon Knight, but then I got curious, you know, I didn't see any spoilers, but there's, like, early reactions to, what is it, what is it? Into the Mouth of Madness? That's a different movie. Multiverse of Madness. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And people just say it sucks. It's not good. And I was like, okay, well, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the downfall. Here's the end of Rome. It's over.
Are you sure it's going to be the? Are you sure it's going to be the end of Rome? Because we do have like a whole bunch of other crap coming out of it. I think more or less we just got fed a whole bunch of multiverse-based movies. You know?
I think people are probably just like, yeah, you can only do this like once, and then you gotta move on. Like, it's either to reset some stuff, and you keep going, or like you can't give me 3 of these kinds of movies in a row, dude. Like,
and not to mention like what happened with WandaVision and Loki and all that kind of stuff. Like, we get it. It's different variations of the people that we care about. But we already knew this, though. Now we need to see exactly where we're going with. Because originally it was supposed to have been about Kang the Conqueror, right? So it's like...
Yeah, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Where's he? Isn't that what Eternals is supposed to be, right? That launch pad into all that? Like the galactic side of all the Marvel shit?
Yeah. It's supposed to carry the torch. But if anything, they just told you that they're just robots being reconstructed over and over and over again. Basically.
Sounds dumb.
Well, yeah, and you didn't have to sit through 3 hours to see that. But it's like,
no.
That was an insult, man. I mean, like...
That is crazy. What the fuck?
But it was a very bloated film anyway, you know? It's kind of like where like they're all standing on the beach, and you're like, well, one of them has to be the villain because we don't see any villains right now. And then it turns out, yes, chronically backstabbing the movie is what it should have been called.
That sounds uninteresting.
Oh, yeah.
To say the least, yeah.
It belongs on Lifetime, yeah.
I think my biggest thing is I just feel I just feel bad for Sam Raimi.
Why?
If it's bad, if Multiverse of Madness is bad, and people are saying like they're calling it like incoherent, messy, confusing.
You mean they haven't seen Eternals then? Because that was pretty fucked up.
But that's what I'm saying is like the standard though. I think people are getting tired of lowering their expectations because you hear the people's like the John Campions of the world go like, look, if you just lower your expectations and going without any preconceptions, I'm like, you're asking me to not be human. What the fuck are you asking me to do? Be retarded or something? Or
well, that's what they're banking on.
That's what Batman asked you to do.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, look, guys. Yeah, he's never skydived. Okay, he's never been in a glider. He doesn't know how to drive a car. He's 8. He's 8 years old. He's young. It's year 2. And I don't know. I think people, when reviewers and fans are saying shit like that, like online, like, oh, this is a letdown, it's kind of that's a bad look, no? Because this is where all the movies from here on out have to pick up from like all the X-Men, Fantastic Four shit, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly, I mean,
Gotta fit
Supposedly,
in somewhere.
unless they're
Yeah.
going to bank on the Thor and all that kind of stuff, and you know how that usually goes. But
yeah, we all saw the Dark World. Last time they tried to bank on Thor, people were like, yeah, we won't do that one.
yeah, you know what's so sad about it? That's the one that takes place directly after the first Avengers, pretty much, like the core of it, and it's like,
Yeah.
the hell.
Yeah, like, what did they do to
Like-
this
like,
story? What the fuck is this about?
They chose one story out of a bunch of good ones. You know, like things like that.
Weird.
I just like when I look at it though. See, I haven't seen it yet, so I plan to go next week to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it because I'm a Raimi fan. That's
Exactly,
my
yeah.
only problem. Like, I just want to see it if it's cool and trippy. Because I
Right.
really don't. And I'm pretty sure everyone complaining is like diehard into the cinematic timeline of Doctor Strange. I don't give a fuck. Is it
Well-
cool? Is it trippy? That's fine. That's all I care about. I'm not gonna watch the next Thor. I'm telling you that right now. Like, I have no interest in it. If this is crazy looking and it's like people are saying, oh, it's kind of violent, and I'm like, oh, sweet, I might enjoy this shit.
Yeah, it might actually. That's a winning sell point then, because that's what
Yeah.
you would want. I mean, you don't want to deal with a movie that's a whole bunch of talking at the beginning and then eventually you get some action, like Eternals.
I don't know. Yeah.
God damn, that does sound like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, see, it's that bad.
Did you guys see Eternals? It's on the app now, Disney Plus, and I still have avoided
it
it.
can stay there,
Yeah,
boy. Let it be in
I'm
the
avoiding
flames where
it.
it was raw.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about watching it in parts.
Good
I
man.
get
You know what
that.
I mean? Yeah, like give it 30 minutes a day, and then like, all right, I'm out.
I mean-
like, if this was a miniseries, it'd be okay. Like that, yeah.
I don't even know because you kind of seen that before too. Remember Inhumans? How do you fuck up the
Oh.
Inhumans royal family like that? For real?
And the Inhumans a long time ago was supposed to be like the Eternals of the beginning of the Marvel universe. Remember that
Exactly.
when like they tried to like remember Agents of Shield too?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
They fucking botched that delivery real quick.
I mean, it was canon, then it didn't become canon. And then after a while, they were like, well, you know, we kind of did whatever we wanted to do. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's not the point, damn it.
And it did last a minute too.
Yeah, I know.
That was like
7
ABC's
years, and you're like, why?
ABC's big seller after Once Upon a Time.
And every episode was just like that Coulson guy going like, "Oh man, if I could just go back to Tahiti," and you're just like, "I'm out of here, dog. This isn't a catchphrase no more. This was cute once when no one knew what the fuck that meant, you know." But like,
I mean, half the time they were fighting the Kree. That's pretty much what it was.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't
wasn't
even them
that
fighting
supposed to be-
Hydra, you know?
but those are also the characters that were supposed to be in like Captain Marvel, correct?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
man, they
weird.
did that shit botched,
That's what I was gonna
too,
say because Captain Marvel came out like 6 years after it got canceled.
Right?
Like, damn, what the fuck? You missed it.
I mean, and
You
then the
guys
thing
missed-
is, they totally wasted the Kree Skrull War in that.
Yeah.
That's like a big deal in the Marvel Universe. And then, like, well, you know, eventually she did meet up with the giant Magellan Cloud. And I was like, what? You know, like the high intelligence. And I was like, really? That's your best throw at that, right? I haven't been more disappointed in a character since Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I mean, granted, Kurt
Oh,
Russell's
yeah.
funny, but I'm like, Ego's a living planet, man. I want to see more of the planet version of him and stuff. And it was there, but it wasn't enough, you know? And I think that's the
Yeah.
thing. When some of these movies get so bloated like that, they only have enough time to go ahead and shove something in. It's kind of like with Ronan the Accuser. It's like, that's a cool character. You could really use him again. You ain't got to melt him down, but there they go.
I wasn't even
Yeah.
bothered though. I wasn't really bothered by the whole ego thing, just because of what they did with like, fuck, goddamn, what is his name?
Groot.
No. And the Fantastic Four, when they made Galactus just a fucking giant floating cloud.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I
what I'm
Oh,
remember
saying?
like
that.
they did with Parallax and the Green Lantern. He was like, oh,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
floating
yeah.
around.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, whatever. Dude.
So the fact that they didn't do something similar, like, I'm like, I'll take this fucking like humanized version over whatever this fucking cloud thing you might have done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also comes back to my expectation, though. You know what I mean? Like, what are you
Definitely.
expecting when you see this movie? It's like, it's going to be watered down at some point anyway, because half the characters are. Remember,
Yeah.
they didn't know what to do with Hulk there for a while.
They still don't.
No, they do not.
Dab. Remember that in fucking Endgame? Get
Yeah.
out of here, dude. Hey, Dab.
I mean, like I said, the Professor Hulk variant has always been either really, really corny or just like, no, we kind of like the other kind of Hulk where he actually is aware somewhat of what he does, but he doesn't really say much and just beats a whole lot of shit up and leaves. That's what you
Yeah.
like.
You guys remember the beginning of Age of Ultron when Black Widow was like, hey, sun's going down, big guy. And she's like stroking his big old fat, thick finger and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
Wait, was it his finger?
I don't know. I'm like, what is that?
They had a lot of practice in anatomy class with that one. But
And I
the
was
thing
like,
is, it's like,
I was like, what kind of intro to a movie is this? What the fuck's going on right now?
I mean, that's just the way it works for the movie. I mean, I know damn well if she tried to do that in the comic, he would just knocked her across the whole thing.
I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand, like, were they supposed to be in love or something? Or what? Who?
Well, since they weren't going to tie up what happened in the underrated 2008 Hulk movie,
Yeah, super underrated.
they kind of had to make something work. And I guess, like, Beauty and the Beast, maybe?
Jesus.
So, yeah.
Disney was blowing us.
Yeah, they were like, oh.
Oh, and it's about to get bigger with that, too, because they're about to do Aladdin, too.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Why? Didn't the first one technically kind of flop, that remake or whatever that is?
In
Whatever,
terms of how they cook the books, or like in terms of like, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and fucking do this movie because people expect it. So, yeah, they're just gonna do that movie.
I'm still upset that I took my fucking ass to the theaters to see that piece of shit.
What a fucking... Then I realized, oh, these are just like cover songs of the animated movies, and I could probably stop paying for this.
Yeah.
I've seen these, and I'm sitting there going, I've seen these movies before. What the fuck am I doing here?
And dude, I did not want to watch fucking Will Smith in Blueface for 2 hours, and that's what I got.
Blueface.
I mean, looking back on it, I don't. It's just like, huh. But that's actually one of the few movies I do enjoy from, because I remember watching Jungle Book. I was like, okay, Cinderella, okay, yeah. How can you fuck up Cinderella? Looks at Amazon.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, wasn't there like two of them that came out like kind of at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Remember
Disney,
Maleficent too? Maleficent was
both
like
of those.
the inversion of Snow White, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's coming too. That's coming. The Pinocchio movie already has pictures out with Tom Hanks as Geppetto.
Yeah, playing with little boys.
Run with that any way you want to. The man was playing with toys for well over most of his career. Let's just think about it.
Oh, Pinocchio, let me see your wood. Yeah. Crazy. Dude, that's a movie that is technically perfect. Like the Pinocchio movie is perfect. Leave it alone. Like, leave it alone.
The actual cartoon?
Doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Yo, speaking
It's
of
like
which,
somebody
what
saying,
happened to
it's
those...
like,
Oh, go on. Make your
I was
point.
gonna say, real quick, like when Hugh Jackman tried to like remake Hook in a weird way. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
But they
I
put
remember.
they put the perspective on Hook with Hugh Jackman in it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like, no, like you don't have to do this. It's been perfected. You can just leave this shit alone. Move on. Fine.
Unfortunately, they can't because they're still banking on nostalgia. Now, the crazy thing about that is, whatever happened to those kids that actually turned into donkeys, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was a whole lot of wild shit in that Pinocchio movie. It's like, there is no answer to this. This is what fucking happened.
Yeah.
It used
They
to
made
bother
asses
the hell
of
out of me.
themselves.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole meaning of the movie, right? Like Pinocchio wants to go out there and see the world, and then he does, and in turn, like in partaking of the world, turns into a jackass. That's the fucking point of the movie. Then, like a prodigal son, he goes back home, and then realizes, being a real boy is being like loved and content with family.
Yeah, but it's a damn shame that those kids got sold off into slavery like they did. So you can't look at it
Yeah, it's
the
also
same way
the
again.
it's the Nickelodeon story.
Yeah.
Look at Amanda Bynes. She's all
Yo.
Kanye'd out there.
Bruh, what else can you say about that, you know? It's like, what else can you say? And the fact that I even saw her popped up on like Twitter because, well, hell, everybody's there. But the fact that I saw her, I'm like, oh shit. You know, you ever see like certain people, you're like, they're getting their lives together, and then you're like, damn, here we go again.
Yeah. Amanda Bynes, like, she does real good for a year, and then the next 2 years is real rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that tattoo on her face ain't helping.
Yeah, I feel like once you go through like the Disney or Nickelodeon like meat grinder as a kid, if you're just even alive at her age, that's a miracle.
Yeah.
In and of itself, you know, like I mean, look what happened with fucking Britney Spears. She had to like sue for her freedom. Like,
right?
Fuck, man. Talk about slavery. Shit. Like, damn.
I mean, that's the nature of show business and dealing with money-hungry parents that are talentless. So they do whatever they can to try to squeeze whatever sort of income they can get out of you. And mostly to take your royalties and rights away, which is pretty damn disgusting. I think Gary Coleman went through that.
Hey, man, what's the point of having kids if you can't take all their money?
That's true. If my son's Macaulay Culkin, I'm gonna get rich. I gave you birth. Like, you didn't give me birth. You know what I mean?
I mean, I totally get that statement, but you got to realize, though, like, after a certain period of time, you realize they ain't making no money like that anymore. Puberty hit, and this is all we got left, so, ooh, better put in some applications or some shit.
Yeah.
Or go run Planet Hollywood with Bruce Willis or something.
Macaulay Culkin ended up all jacked up, too, right?
Yeah,
like
he did, but
time.
his brother came out okay, though. Like, Kieran Culkin kept finding a whole bunch of work, but Macaulay, well...
Yeah. I just like that his little brother played the kid who pissed himself in the bed.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
He also played as Ralphie in that sequel that nobody knows is to A Christmas Story, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like...
A Kwanzaa story?
You know, we could make that. That would be the funniest shit if we ever just make something like that.
Just like put a white kid in a Kwanzaa story. He discovers the magic of Kwanzaa.
Yeah, he understands the African persuasion and plight, like most of the people on Twitter do.
All the white people on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, they sit right there trying to tell you what Kwanzaa means.
Mom, now I understand the magic of Kwanzaa.
I think one of them trying to tell me Happy Kwanzaa. I looked there, I was like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Just made me say the N-word.
Shoot.
Great. Imagine like Black Santa just like rides off in like a lowered Honda with a system in it.
A lowered Honda, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
you sure it wasn't a Cadillac, man? You sure it wasn't like you know?
I didn't want to go like super specific, but I just figured, you know.
Hey, Cadillac's a fine fucking car. I don't care what anybody says, man. It's
Actually,
like, you know,
Cadillacs are sick ass cars.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. Just that Chrysler 300 that every minority thought they had to go buy when they came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a joke, man.
It was just the fucking Dodge Magnum. With the Chrysler on. Yeah,
but you get the actual branding name on it. It's like you think you're talking shit, man.
The sickest twist was like they sold people those cars with like big ass 22 rims on them, you know. And then like every friend I knew that got one, obviously not white, right? They got the one with the rims on it, but all the fucking windows were manual still. Like they're like pancake windows. And I'm like, dog, you should have just got like a Honda Accord with everything in it for what you just fucking got reamed for this car.
But they wanted to be fancy though.
Yeah, crazy.
And big ass lie, really, because I mean the mileage in that shit wasn't even good. So it's like, why the fuck are you spending all the money on this?
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, just like the time when they all. Oh well.
Oh, he just left again.
Oh, he pops in and out. But I know he's gonna have something to say after a while. You know something? There's another car that's like that too. Remember when everybody thought they were actually saving the earth when they bought this car? Priuses, weren't they? Oh yeah, that'll change.
That was
future.
the original Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah. The carbon footprint is going away. Isn't that cool, Mustafa? What a fucking lie that was.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So my fucking my gonorrhea is gonna go away too.
Oh yeah. A whole cure for that.
They said the herpes flare-ups go away over time. I'm like, yeah, right. It's been 3 years.
They go away after 7.
Yeah, my shit looks like burnt sausage all over my crotch.
Deadpool had better skin than you at that point.
I know. It looks like I'm made out of fucking alligator skin.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
Just
The
need some lotion on
Prius.
that.
You remember that people
Man.
bought Priuses and swore yeah, the cars got great gas mileage or whatever the fuck that was because they were hybrids, right? They were like electric and gas, I think.
Yeah.
They were, but at the same time, you weren't really going anywhere with the electric side of it. So if anything, you're just using gas like we are, just
Yeah,
a little
I think
bit
the
more
gas
efficient.
I think the gas powered the battery at some point. It built up the reserve charge for it with some weird backwards thing.
And wasn't the battery just so that you could get to a gas station?
Yes, it was like when you had like 2 miles of gas left and it would kick on, which is like, I might as well just fucking fill up, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the carbon footprint, though, man, really saving the earth. I think, what did South Park? Didn't South Park do something like that where Gerald Broflovsky was like, "Yeah, thanks, I'm really doing it for the environment."
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, everyone's driving one and it's causing more pollution because everybody has a car now.
Uh-huh.
Right? I mean, like, the funny thing is like, you think about this. I read this article about that if you compare like one ocean liner, right, like a Carnival cruise ship or something,
Uh-huh.
that pollutes as much as like a couple of 100,000 cars potentially a day if it's running, right?
Right.
So I remember a long time ago, like when George Bush Jr. was in office, they were trying to make like hydrogen powered engines. Do you remember that? Like hydrogen mixed engines in certain cars, like to try to experiment with that to cut back on gas usage.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I remember that at one point I could have misread it, but one company recently over 2020 had like reverse engineered the engine in a boat that they had to become hydrogen powered. And the way it worked was based, like they said, the inspiration was like from shark gills, like how they take in water, and so that's what they did. They converted this engine in a boat to a hydrogen powered boat. So it didn't pollute and it's sitting on endless amounts of fuel reserve. Right.
Right.
And so if you really wanted to cut out pollution, wouldn't you just say like, hey man, we're not going to let fucking people just go out on a boat for 2 weeks and let these ocean liners just go nuts, polluting around everywhere. Like, it doesn't seem plausible because if during the summer these things are leaving port every 2 days,
Right.
well, if they pollute as much as 100,000 cars a day, you know what I mean? It outnumbers people on the road. These things just going back and forth or whatever. And that's the thing too, is like the fucking Prius isn't going to save the world. Like these Teslas aren't going to do anything either. You know what I mean? Like,
just adds more
so
stoke to
dumb.
the fire, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, we've already scarred the planet so many ways, and you think about climate change, right? And I don't give a damn what little Greta says. She makes a point, but at the same time, point too late. Water and sea levels are already rising. Things are already changing. If anything, we either adapt or we die. And that's why the rich are trying to fly into space, even though the debris will kill them. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because space is polluted too.
Yeah, we put so much junk up there. The debris is floating around at like 100,000 miles an hour in orbit. Like it's going nuts because it's so small. It's like so fine, you know? And I don't know, like, do you think we're ever going to get to Mars? Why are we going to Mars if we could just go to the moon?
Well,
We've been to
That's
the
what
moon,
I want
right?
to know.
Well,
Isn't it-
allegedly
and it's
we've been to
closer.
the moon.
Allegedly. That's what I like to hear because I don't believe that either.
But
I don't believe that.
Because
At all,
like
yeah.
you made a good point one time. Like, you know, if we went there in the '60s and all this, how come we're having a hard time going back? And
Yes.
not only that, but allegedly we managed to get water from Mars, even though Mars has ice on it. So yeah, it would have water. But at the same time, it's like, can we even drink the damn water? So it's like little things like that. And
It's weird.
they were also talking
Just
about
put a
trying.
bread on it. We're fine.
Good one. But you know, good one. But you know what? They also try to say we could reach Titan, which is a moon on Saturn too. And I'm like, you got to go through a damn asteroid field to get to Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, and all the rest. You know?
Yeah.
I
So
don't.
yeah, like how the fuck are you gonna do that?
And then I could have sworn I saw a report where they had launched this new telescope, right? This new telescope system that supposedly can see like I guess light years out. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it can see to like the depths of space. And according to this telescope, scientists had come to the realization, this is like in the last like month, that there is what they call like a bubble around our solar system.
Right.
And they don't know what that is, and they're not even sure if we can get through it.
Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, though,
Which then
probably.
makes you wonder, like, do we not have? Are we like the only one?
Well,
Like, what if these other things that you think are, if there's a bubble, right? Like, you ever seen like a bubble refract? Like the light around it, it turns into like a rainbow, but then it also looks like kaleidoscope-ish. Like, if we're looking through satellites and these are just like lenses with refractory glass in them, what if what we think are alternate, like we see other solar systems, what if it's just like ours bouncing off the bubble layer?
that would actually make a lot of sense and save a lot of time, but no, we got to have that moment where it's something different too. So, you know,
I mean,
We've just been staring at ourselves in a mirror
the whole time.
God's just looking at us through like a one-way mirror going, you fucking idiot.
Well, keep
Look
in
at this
mind,
fool.
we are comic strip in his newspaper, so it's like,
I mean, like technically, it's almost like, oh man, that's profound. We found a layer around our solar system. We should probably look into that. But let's go fight the Russians.
oh yeah, we're gonna waste money on shit now. Don't get it twisted. I mean, for any moment of advancement, there's a whole line of fuckery in the way first.
Oh man, yeah.
So you know, like even then, when you look at all the rich people that are trying to go into space, and then you realize space is a vacuum and there's nothing out there, but you should take care of what you fucking have. You don't need Greta to tell you that. Captain Planet was supposed to teach you that. So it's some shit like that, you know.
That's so crazy.
But you know, as I said before, like, you know, or said on all of our shows, we just keep having the same three arguments.
Yeah.
It's usually what it is. And then we
And
got to
they're
think whether the
manipulated.
next Marvel movie is good or not.
Yeah. The arguments are constantly manipulated depending on what kind of year it is. If it's an election year, you know, that's the funny thing is like now these November elections aren't going to be about inflation, immigration, the war, if we should even get involved, or if we're stoking the flames of war by, you know, continuing to send munitions and, you know, just weird stuff like that. People think the argument points, but it's not about that. It's not about like they said supposedly we added 400,000 new jobs last year, but then there's another report that says unemployment is still at like 3.4%, and they said like 30% of all new employees that are hired, quote unquote, never even show up to their first day of work. So it's like we could have all those conversations, but now all of a sudden, just on fucking time, right? Last year it was immigration. Okay, like the election year, it was immigration and voter fraud, like it always is every 4 years.
Usually, yeah.
And then now it's about abortion all over again, which is like, dude, what?
Let it go, right?
Yeah, like, damn, we can't have another conversation. We just got to keep talking about, like you said, the same three things. It's the same three things.
Well, you know what? Speaking on that, though, God, what was it? It was something else that usually happens around midterm elections. It's usually like that. It's usually the abortion argument. Then it might occasionally go to like race relations.
Yeah, it's always that. It's like immigration is always around the time when someone wants to be president, right? Because they want to show how tough they're going to be. And then it's always the flip is gun control. You know, it's immigration, gun control, minority rights. Okay,
Right.
And then for some reason, abortion gets lumped in minority rights as if like black and brown people just wake up thinking about getting rid of babies all day long. Like, no. You know, that's a different conversation, but it's not like something we constantly deal with on a fucking day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there are constantly more robberies that happen in predominantly like minority-held neighborhoods than like we're worried about giving up a baby or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just so funny how out of touch it all is. But then you see people online, like we talked about the other day, it was just like people on Twitter making white people predominantly make it seem like every day someone is just really concerned about who's aborting a baby. You know, it's just like now they care. You know, I mean, any advice to any guy listening? Hey, yeah, I'd give you this advice: just don't stick it in crazy. Like, that's it. Like you know which ones are crazy. Just don't stick it in crazy, and you fucking know which ones are crazy. Like every guy's made that mistake. I mean, like I know this bitch is nuts, man, but titties are kind of nice. I made that mistake once. It fucking haunted me for years. Like, yeah, don't do it. You know which ones are crazy. Walk away from it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and that's some sound advice.
Get a fleshlight. Work out. You know, like play video.
They got
games.
robots now. Go fucking get one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of speaking of which, they have this app called Replica AI or something like that. So like, if you're feeling really lonely, you could have like an AI in the form of your perfect mate talk to you. And guess what? Runs into trouble all the time. There are actually dudes that are verbally abusive to their AI and crap.
That's
like sad, isn't it? That's the craziest shit.
Imagine like your AI is like Alexa, so you bring up a point and then Alexa just hits you with the fact, you know? And then it's just like, well, you know, really, like Webster's dictionary says that it means this. And you're like, look, bitch. And you just try your fucking robot. Long day, you're trying to have a beer and shit. Man. And you're like, I just want to fucking get it off my chest. Cops show up. He's getting the robot flower saying, baby, I'm so sorry. And then things like, he hurt me.
And yeah, then you got to go to a little court summons for that.
Yeah. It's got like a whole like a sensory system, you know, to let like you plug in the USB and it'll show the cops where you hit her, how hard you hit her, how high your heart rate was.
That's terrible.
You know, if you're working out, if they counted it as a workout, or you're playing a game, or and it's everything. It's like a Fitbit. It's an Apple Watch.
And to see all your files and then like all the things that you wrote and stuff like that. Like if you were a rapper or a screenwriter or something, but like, yeah, this is evidence and it's damning.
Yeah. Could you imagine
you're having
your
sex with
robot? No, could you imagine your sex robot putting like a restraining order against you?
A restraining order, or letting you know by like your stroke game in bed that like you might have high cholesterol. Like, oh, your oxygen levels seem low. And you're
Damn.
like, and it's like
crampy. You are low on potassium.
Yeah.
Have you had your iron today?
Did you eat plenty of pineapple?
Oh man.
I don't want it to taste weird.
You are constipated.
Yeah. You are constipated. Could you imagine that shit? Like, I am alerting the emergency medical authorities. You will have a heart attack in 3, 2,
1.
Like, shut up. Oh,
man. And you know, like smart watches actually do like throw out SOS messages, like if you get hurt or if you fall down and stuff. So could you imagine like you were going real rough with it and fell over?
Imagine like you're jerking it, but you have your like fucking Apple Watch on and it just keeps asking you if you fell, but it just calls you authorities because it thinks you fell down some stairs or some shit like that. Oh man, the AI is like, this guy got fucked up. What happened here? And the cops show up, you're just feeding it.
Oh man, be right there on Gawker Media.
Mm-hmm. You're on fucking Live Leak because your sex robot streamed it.
Yes.
Its third eye opens. That's what it is. It's a lens.
I mean, well, with all that going on, you better not have an argument about privacy anymore. But go on.
No, what happens is you break up with the robot because you get a different robot, and then the old robot like leaks a video.
Oh shit!
It's whack 100, and your robot just fucking trying to extort you with your Kim K and sex robot video.
Oh my god! Which, by the way, they're still talking about that too. Didn't like Ray J come out and say a whole bunch of shit about that?
Oh, yeah, dude. Ray J's in trouble because like supposedly he helped kind of like make that whole scheme happen with getting the tape and leaking it, and which is technically illegal, I guess, you know, when it's an extortion thing like that. Because like Kanye had to pay to get it like taken off, all sorts of shit, and then pay them to get the video. I think they said he finally actually got the physical copy of the video. Like he got the physical laptop that it was on or some shit like that. Finally, like a couple of days ago.
After all this time.
How is Ray J still relevant?
Well, that's the thing, Al. He's only relevant because of the Kim Kardashian sex tape. Ain't anything else. You've seen Steel before.
Al, I would like to take a minute to interrupt this stream to say that it is brought to you by Raycons. Raycons are the new earbuds that you can wear to the gym, you can wear in the car, and you can wear at work. They're comfortable, they're snug fit, and Ray J fucked Kim K, and then he financed a bunch of headphones.
But can you wear those while running away from like dinosaurs from Jurassic Park?
Weird reference, but yes, you can do anything with them.
I mean, are you sure they're going to be able to fit snug, during the jog?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that like code name for like your B&Es, your Jurassic Park, robbing old people?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
I don't like to brag about it, but it is Jurassic Park.
Well, I can tell he's very excited about June 10th then.
Yeah, are you excited about the new Jurassic Park movie? You ready to go?
Kind of. I'm kind of next on it because I didn't really like the second Jurassic World movie, so we'll see.
Are you guys excited to see it?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go see it.
Nah, I'm good.
In today's economy, cash flow is tight, and families are held captive to high interest rate credit card debt. Churchill Mortgage can restructure your current mortgage and significantly reduce these problems. Get a free analysis and learn how to eliminate credit card interest rates, lower bills, and start taking control of your budget. Get started at churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
Help spread love and feel the joy of giving back. During the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event at Beardmore Subaru, Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice for every new Subaru purchased or leased. The ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, the National Park Foundation, the Housing Foundation of Sarpy County, or Offutt Air Force Base's Airman's Attic. Plus, we will give an additional $100 locally to help even more. Go to BeardmoreSubaru.com to learn more. Submit charity selection by 1/12/24. Promotion ends 1/2/24. See Subaru.com for more details.
Man, my nostalgia, but the little kid in me can't not see it.
I'm more excited about the new Medal of Honor game.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, you say that one more. You say that like 12 or 13 more times. I'm gonna get real pissed off right now.
Wait, what do you have against the series, man? The beautiful series.
Honestly, I haven't heard of Medal of Honor in like 10 years.
Neither have I.
The first one wasn't even all that damn good now I think about it.
Oh, F off, dude. Yeah, it was.
I'm just letting you know.
F off, bro.
No, man. Medal of Honor 1 was amazing. Come on.
No, man. No, it wasn't. You're biased.
Al, did you watch Matrix Resurrections?
I did.
How'd that go?
You watched that, but you're not going to watch Jurassic Park? Oh, you are going to watch Jurassic Park, right?
That's me.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it.
Eric.
Oh,
Eric,
okay.
Did you watch Matrix Resurrections?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
After the new Matrix movie, that's why I'm like kind of meh on the new Jurassic Park movie. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? They're still trying to fight to get that Matrix 5 made.
They are very badly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was a good story there, but it didn't make it in the final cut.
You mean to tell me that I can get a Matrix 5 before I can get a Power Rangers 2?
I think Matrix 5 would be better if, like, Jerry Seinfeld was actually in it.
What?
Yeah.
Explain.
Jerry
What's
Seinfeld.
the deal with reality like that?
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, I'm in one place, and then I'm in the next. Who knew? Like, it'd be amazing.
It's not Jumper. They're not, like, jumping through timelines. It's just the Matrix. Like, it's one timeline, but they just...
We could get Seinfeld and Jumper too. It'd be amazing.
Jumper 2.
We could have actually got that, by the way.
That'd have been nuts. Could you imagine Jumper 2? Mm-hmm. Is that when Sam Jackson had bleached hair like fucking Frank Ocean?
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm just saying, like...
The book was really good. Both books were actually good, really.
Jumper 2 with Seinfeld having a romantic scene, being like, I love you, but I need to go back in time. Yeah.
What? Come again?
Well, Seinfeld's in a romance scene with a lady, and She wants to be together, and Seinfeld goes, "I love you, but I need to stop these people in time. I'll bring you back a TV dinner." And he like walks away. Like Seinfeld would be the ultimate superhero. It'd be fantastic. Just saying.
He loves that man.
Marvel needs to like pick up their phones or rotor phones, whatever they use, and call and get Jerry Seinfeld to remember.
Look how happy Alan is.
Great. Like Seinfeld's like walking around and he sees the Hulk. Now what's up with this? You're green when you're angry. That is interesting. Are you green with envy? It'd be fantastic, I'm telling you.
Boy. And to think, man.
And Jay's like, wow.
That might work for 22 minutes, and then anything past that.
No, it needs to be 18 hours. Like
it's like that recent Pete Davidson H&M commercial that's like 4 seconds long. It's as long as you can handle that, I think.
Is that what's being shown on YouTube these days? Sorry, I don't know offense, but look, we're going to have to just throw Seinfeld out. Speaking of which, is that what's being shown on YouTube with the Pete Davidson stuff? Is that H&M and all that?
He's like in a bunch of ads all of a sudden, like as if anybody fucking gives a shit about what Pete Davidson's doing.
I can't stand Pete Davidson.
He's everywhere now.
He's annoying. He is like,
you know, like there's always the standard where we always like give women shit for like fucking their way up in like a job space, you know, like dating the boss kind of thing. But like, did Pete Davidson do the same thing?
Absolutely.
Technically, like the second he got the chance, right? With what's her name, Ariel Grande, or what's the fuck is her name? What is it?
Ariana Grande.
Oh, the Taco Bell lady. Yes.
Oh, that's my stripper name. My bad.
Oh, the Taco Bell lady, Al. But anyway,
yeah, you know,
yeah. Is that Selma Hayek, Al?
Figured that she eats a lot of Taco Bell. It's like Nacho Grande. Her name's Ariana Grande, so she's probably like, "Whoa,
maybe she has a big old cock." You don't know.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I really would like to get some Taco Bell, though. That sounds so good right now. Anyway, go on. It does. It really does.
Nacho fries.
Oh, this is good. I haven't been to Taco Bell in years, dude. Yeah,
you're missing out.
Is it bussin'?
It's buzzing. Shit, my toilet's buzzing too. You know
Porcelain's bussin', baby.
See, and that is the ratings right there. The food. If it's bussin' in Eric's toilet, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
3 flushes.
Good man. For now, when we rate food, it's the flushes.
You have to like, you're in the restroom, you have to flush, right? You got like a big one coming out. You know, you go into town or whatever, and you flush. And then you feel like a little bit of splashback on your ass, and you're like, oh, okay.
That's the best, worst feeling you could get.
Yeah, you're just like,
you're like, God, I'm glad that fucking nugget's out, but
I just got like hit with the SeaWorld water.
I mean, are you a lot cleaner or are you twice as dirty, you know?
I know. What the fuck was that? Shamu? The fuck did I feel? When you got like drop of my ass. It's like, nah. You're like, ew. I got a fucking raspberry on my anus and fucking turd water.
I mean, you could just pretend it was like one of those fancy toilets, you know, and it's just, you got it for free.
It's a dookie bidet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the squatty potties, aren't they supposed to like help you like rocket out a turd real quick or whatever?
The proper way to shit.
Fire one out.
Ooh, there's a lot of shit in this episode, huh?
We've been shitting wrong for millions of years.
I know, it's like introducing the squatty potty. I'm not fucking incontinent. I'm not 80 years old, man. Like, let me have my dignity.
It's fun for everyone.
Hit me with that laxative like a real man. I'll get it right out.
You know,
Shit.
At least it looks like chocolate, but it ain't.
Yeah, if I want to squat over a toilet, I'll just leave an upper decker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I want to squat over a toilet, I just ask your ex-wife to come over, if you know what I mean.
Boy, I know if I ever open an Airbnb, you guys are not going. Fucking right.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, just make sure you have an industrial strength toilet and you'll be just fine.
Oh, I'll have an industrial strength toilet, but that's for me. Nah, fuck off.
You know what's so crazy? You guys ever wonder, like, after, like, you took a hefty one and then, like, I wouldn't say took. I would say left a hefty one, and then you have to clean up after yourself. Like you use that toilet bowl scrub. Don't do that. I just let it sit, baby. I let nature take its course. And
I mean, it'll break down eventually, but.
And you use like the toilet bowl scrubber, and then you think to yourself sometimes, like, I should probably just throw this away after this. Like, because I gotta let it sit in my fucking restroom with potential like chunks of shit on it, even though it's like clean, quote unquote, because of the bleach or whatever. Yeah.
It's never the same though.
It's a used sword, man.
Yeah.
It's a dulled blade every time, man. It just gets rustier and rustier.
Just get some of that magic clean from Mr. Clean and just go ahead and let things happen.
Every time I've ever tried to clean a toilet, right? If I've tried to like not get splashback on me, it always fails. Like it's never. I try to be as careful as I can and not like whip the thing too hard, and it just like spurt me in the face or some shit. The bleach and fucking toilet bowl water. Every time though, without fail, it's like, Bob, got you on the lip, and I'm like, you motherfucker. I like start cussing at the toilet.
I mean,
want to like stop.
I ain't laughing at your pain, man. I just know how it is because this shit's like a boomerang when you're trying to do it. Like it just goes.
When you're trying to do it like light, for some reason, there's just like the sprinklers are going off, and you do it like in a rush, and like you never get wet.
Right.
Like, what is the point? Why?
And then like if you got shit stains, man, they try to fly at you and shit. Like stuff's wrong.
Ducking them like Neo in the Matrix or Jerry Seinfeld in the Matrix, as Al would say.
No, just get the hell out of the way. That's simple as that.
Yeah.
And you don't want no bullet time with that. You got to fucking roll out.
You know what's even nastier to think about? Like when you go to like a festival or something. This is what people like when they're super excited about Coachella and like these music festivals. Blows my mind. Yeah, because they go to like those porta potties, but it's like where you're just like shitting and pissing over like literally just a giant bucket of like pee and poo.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed
medieval
together.
way.
Yeah. And I think to myself, like, dude, no band is worth that for me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You're nuts. You're crazy. Hell no. I will watch Limp Bizkit from outside the gate. Okay.
I'll watch them on YouTube.
Yeah, in HD, 4K, mixed.
Well, you see, the thing is, you're always going to get, like, the televised version anyway. Like, everybody's smiling, everybody's having a good time, everybody's eating, when we all know damn well not too many people are eating. A lot of them are on blow. Half of them don't even know who the fuck they are at this point. And there's no good music playing.
The other half are stuck in the porta potties.
Exactly.
Yeah, or in the line to the porta potty. Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's pretty much the after party all rolled into one.
Or like, like you go to a restroom and like there's no dividers between the urinals, and you think to yourself like, what sick pervert designed this restroom?
And then you see the manager.
Yeah,
there he is,
a scarf hanging out of his zipper and shit.
Or you see somebody looking through the peephole to see you, and be like, "Hey!"
All the paintings in the restroom have eyes in it. They like follow you around.
Yeah. Now the peephole theater is open. Come on and take a look.
Did you know that they had a butler in the restroom? Like, that's not a butler. That's just some fool. Yeah, it's the manager.
That's just some pervert.
Yeah, he's not waiting. He's not trying to hand you a towel. He wants to grab your.
Shoot, I'm getting all kinds of action right now. He said.
Yeah. You're like, yo, did the butler help you piss too? And you're like, what?
What?
This is a movie theater. What are you talking about?
Did he wipe up the little drip you had at the end?
Yeah,
buddy. He gave it with there ain't no bathroom attendant here in the establishment, man. I don't know what to tell you.
He gave it the brisk kiss where he was like, mwah, at the end, made sure it was clean. Like those fucking like rabbis that like kiss, like like some priests and rabbis like kiss the baby's wiener and shit at those things.
Oh my god, yeah. I used to think those things were really sus, man. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, the rabbi's like, and he's like, mm-hmm. You're like, what the fuck? And no parent is ever like, yo, excuse me? Everyone just goes, it's like clapping, like, no.
I mean, they're comfortable with that shit for some reason.
I saw an actual report where I think a rabbi gave a baby herpes like that. I swear to you.
Yikes.
I wouldn't hold it against you, man, because like there's a market for everything, and the fact that
this
that
might
is out
sound
there,
bad, man. But you witnessed that once, and I'm walking out of there with the Hebrew jeebies.
Hey.
Aha! Catch me canceled on all platforms.
Oh, nah, dude. We ain't getting canceled anytime soon. Matter of fact, we're going to be praised for doing
Marco's
that.
out of money.
Rob Schneider is
Marco.
Rob Schneider could play Mexican. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd see him do it.
Yeah.
He did technically play a Mexican.
You can do it. Yeah. Out of the gate. 100%.
No, we suck again.
Yeah. Rob Schneider. This summer, Rob Schneider is Marco. It's just like text font and like bubbly kid show letters. That's my poster right there. Out of work. It's just like a guy mowing lawns now. That's it.
God, that means that we all went through some hard times then. Shit, the band must have really broke up if you start to do some shit like that. And Rob Schneider plays as you, demanding a good contract.
Yeah, that'd be sick if like all you guys are in it but me. I'm so like problematic. That's it. It's everybody else, but like we can't have him in here, man. That guy, we can't be associated with that.
He got casted at the last minute.
They found him on Craigslist.
I mean, to have Rob Schneider play as you in the movie of your life, said no one ever.
Because no one ever says, like, you know who I want to play me? Rob Schneider.
I'm fucking Jay and Silent bobbing that shit, you know?
Yes. You have to. That's the whole point. It's just like, everyone else gets a check. I'm not invited to the set.
How you going to do a Marco movie without Marco in it? We just did, man. And you got paid handsomely.
She was gone already.
She was gone.
Yo, speaking of which, though, that fucking housekeeper loved that woman, huh? It make you think about all the many nights they've had.
Yeah, that story, I feel like
that's creepy.
There's a bunch of gray area in that, too. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a weird...
And the barge.
That's a weird obsession to have, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, you're never going to get a DeBarge movie. You could get one now, but back in the day, though, like, nah, son.
Well, speaking of, like, music people, didn't Kid Creole get, like, arrested or something recently, too? I think, or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. One famous for going, yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. That old hip-hop line. I think he's... And then Benzino's been... hooking up with transitioned females. I don't know what that term is.
God damn, 16 years for fucking stabbing.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's never really about the music anymore, you know?
Yeah.
If ever. I mean, now I kind of have some newer... Oh, go on, Marco.
No, go for it. You're right.
I was like... I kind of have some newfound respect for Lizzo, though, because she's playing that flute a little bit more. But still,
Skin
though.
flute?
Hey. She's got to keep the bank rolling in somehow. But needless to say, you know what I mean.
Is she playing like a flute, like a real flute? I got to look this up.
Yeah, she's actually playing more of the flute these days. I didn't know she was that damn good at it until I actually listened to her music.
I mean, what else is she going to do in the studio?
Yeah, for real. They're going to write her songs for her. You better go play that fucking flute.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make this my wallpaper. I just found grips of pictures of Lizzo playing a flute.
Well, she was at the Met Gala not too long ago, which, by the way, is that really all it's cracked up to be?
No.
I didn't think so.
Lizzo also, I remember, got in trouble with her own fans for announcing that she was like enjoying losing weight and getting healthy. And her fans are like, why would you do that? You're betraying us.
Oh, the body positivity crowd got mad, huh?
Yeah, it all ends up eating itself, you know?
Oh, of course. That's why we still got SOTA.
Yeah. Yo, is that Lizzo now? What the fuck? Hey, good for her.
Yeah, she's doing all right for herself.
Hey, did you guys, speaking of musicians, did you guys hear that thing about, like, there's a lot of, like, questionable accounting of the night that Megan Thee Stallion got shot?
What?
Yeah, that she did this interview, and, like, people aren't very, like, certain that, that she might have actually been shot by him or something like that. Like there was a lot of weird things that she had said. I didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, this is going to sound bad, but like I care, but I don't care because I don't know when you rap about trying to be like some quote unquote bad bitch and is willing to like write about assaulting people, then you're kind of picking that lifestyle for yourself. But supposedly, I guess she said some stuff that didn't kind of line up in this interview that she had done recently. And people are kind of now questioning her retelling of the night as it was with Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's only famous for really one thing.
Yeah.
So
Her fantastic songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Ability.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Her oral skill.
Yeah. We'll that's the point.
Yeah, she's all right. It's like how
actually, why the hell are we being so nice for it's Hangouts?
Huh?
You know damn well it's Hangouts. What the fuck are we being nice for? We know what the real answer is. Then we get censored right here. Censored right here.
I don't know. She's famous like how Billie Eilish is famous for being a fantastic vocalist, fellas.
Throat goat.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. That's what we call it, the meat mic, yeah.
Yeah, the meat mic. Yowzer.
What's up there with Dugout?
It's a zinger.
It's up there with Dugout. Oh my god.
Oh, which by the way,
meat mic. Oh my god.
I gotta put this microphone down now. I'm uncomfortable.
I gotta
that
go.
One's too easy.
Yeah, no.
That one's too easy.
Yeah, Lizzo. Lizzo, I would. Is it comparable to say that Lizzo has more popular songs than Megan Thee Stallion? I would say so, right?
I don't know.
Or,
I mean, it's kind of.
I don't think so.
I don't know. If anything, we should just say like. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, she's pretty much got a good media push right now, because Megan Thee Stallion hasn't released anything yet. Well, recently, right? So, but Lizzo has. So it's a little things like that.
Yeah.
I would say it'd be between Meg Thee Stallion and Doja Cat on which one's the biggest skank, I guess. I mean, thing like that.
Skank.
I mean, I'm sorry, folks.
I'm not hilarious.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. You know what I mean.
I don't know what Doja Cat is famous for. I just remember "Bitch I'm a Cow," and then that was it, right?
Well, that's
pretty much
kind of the point, right?
Or there was that other track called it was overplayed all the time. It was Say So.
I don't even know what that is. Crazy.
Oh, you'll know it when you hear it. You'll be like, oh shit, and then turn it off.
Yeah, I could see. I could see that. I could see that very easily. Sure.
Because I think they used it in some romantic comedies too and stuff like that. You know how there's always that one song which, for some reason, it got soaked into like the mainstream narrative, and it's like, oh yeah, this is the one song that you can never escape, like Blurred Lines, for instance.
It's like that. It's like that song. I don't know who sings it, but the only line that ends up in any commercial, and it was used to death, was like, the line goes like, "I want to see you be free."
Yeah.
Okay, but that song has been used on like AIDS medication commercials, and car commercials, and Colgate commercials, and weird.
I think it was Pink singing "Brave" or something like that. I want to see you be brave or something, and it was everywhere.
Shit.
Like that other Smash Mouth track that nobody really knows about, but you see it every damn Ford commercial. So don't delay, act now. Just
yeah. Talk about
like
a song written for commercials.
That was like in every teen movie in the 90s.
Yeah. This summer.
Yeah. Yep. And then they did the same thing with Michael Jackson's "Bad," which, by the way, "Bad" is a damn good song, but it's definitely known for being on Despicable Me and a lot of the Minion cartoons and everything.
It's Minion.
Which got another one coming.
I know. Little fucking nipple monsters.
I mean,
these goddamn prequels.
Yeah, what is that about, man?
Well, I guess the third one either did so good or it tanked so horribly. They're like, hey, let's just see how like Guru got the minions. So here we go.
Do we really need to know all that?
We don't. No, we don't. We don't even know that. We don't even know that at all. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like with Devil May Cry. Like, 2 did so well. They decided to say, hey, yeah, 3's a prequel. And guess what? Here comes number 4, the other prequel. And there's another brother.
God.
So little things like that. And then that shitty-ass remake.
Is it like how there's like 85 Final Fantasy games?
At least they were different at one time, And then they started doing the sequels after, like, Final Fantasy X-10, which I may have to power play. One of them. One of them I may have to do. They're good. They're good, but... See, like, we always... Like, when we had, like, more people in J360, we all used to have a big debate about which one was, like, the best sequel and all that stuff. So, it was always like that. A lot of us really thought 7 was overrated.
Yes, I agree. I've been saying that since its release originally.
But it did cement the PlayStation, so you got to give it that. But everything else, though, I think is more of like, once again, dealing with the fans and how the fans are really overzealous about it and all that stuff. And it's like, if it wasn't for how good Final Fantasy VI was, a lot of elements wouldn't be present in that game. But it is what it is.
I would say that like Crash Bandicoot probably cemented the PlayStation because then he became like the mascot for the console for like 6 years or some shit like that, right?
Well, yeah, but if you want to go by genres, they'll always think of Final Fantasy VII like right after Crash. So it's like
in that launch era. Yeah, it's like in its roots pretty much.
Because there was a third game too that was really good. I think. Well, yeah, actually it was. It was called Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So yeah.
Oh yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my ass smoked on Warzone. I didn't know what I was doing either.
Well, it was your first day,
But it's funny. I played a shit ton of Black Ops.
Well, yeah, and, but it's still your first day.
Yeah, but Warzone's way different. That was the funny thing too, is realizing like Warzone's way different. In terms of like approach and stuff.
Were you getting ready? Were you getting ready for Godzilla's appearance? Was that what you were doing?
I was hoping I would see it. Then when I didn't for like the first 10 minutes, I was like, I don't need to play this shit. I'm just gonna like. I don't know, but I want to
Snoop Dogg DLC, man.
The Snoop for.
Hello, Al. I see you come out of hibernation. But yeah, I mean, like the fact that Kong and Godzilla were in there, it's like it almost got me. But I was like, I'm not giving up the memory space for it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I had to kind of debate too. Like, what do I download? All this porn or Warzone?
Oh boy.
I went with Warzone.
Well, you work what worked for you, pal. It's things like that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Blackzilla versus Kong, if you know what I mean, Al.
Your relationship is very, very. Never mind. All right.
Closeted.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
At least it's positive, I
I
guess. Hey Al, I approve of them. Go on with yourself.
Very well. Anyways.
Very well. You Borat? Wow. Yeah.
Oh man, but
Al,
something
you
else
missed it.
though.
We talked about who was going to play us in the like J360 Tribe movie, and
Who, me?
yeah, no, the other Al. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, there's only one of them. I made sure of that.
Well, I always felt like Jerry Seinfeld would be the perfect role, for someone to play.
You should have seen this shit coming.
I should have just shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have asked anything.
Or Chris O'Donnell. I was kidding.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, actually, what does he do now?
It's just him in the Robin outfit.
Actually, we're gonna go much cheaper. We're gonna get Vanilla Ice to play Al. Forget it.
Perfect.
Oh.
But I don't like that too, so.
Yeah, whatever. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Rob Van Winkle, man. You gotta just embrace it. Hey, if it wasn't for Vanilla Ice, you wouldn't have had Death Row, and then you wouldn't have had Tupac, and then you wouldn't have had fucking,
But my
I
problem
want
with
Miles Teller to play Al.
Yeah.
with Vanilla Ice is, he's just too cold,
You guys left out Snow, man. Snow was awesome. Informer.
I like it boom down. Yeah, I want Miles Morales to play Al.
Oh,
Race swap. Bang.
Hey, there you go.
Al dente.
Some reverse race swap.
Yeah.
I mean, it really ties the room together because, we're reaching for a diversity here in J360 Productions, but we're not going as hard as we would. Well, yeah. We're not going as hard as like Amazon does because we want you to like our movies. So that's the way.
Yeah.
We do?
Sometimes.
Yeah, son.
Depends on how Amazon sees it.
I mean, they're not distributing us. Signs a contract, gets money.
Did you guys see that Lord of the Rings, the new series? Is it out?
No, I think they're just announcing it, right? It isn't out yet,
Ooh.
right? Let me see.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Wait, is Peter Jackson making it?
No, it's coming out September the 2nd of this year.
Oof.
So
No, Peter Jackson isn't involved. I think Amazon just bought the rights.
Oh, thank God.
To the books or something. So I'm sure whatever.
Hey,
whatever rights to use it.
What's wrong with Peter Jackson now?
He made a 3-hour King Kong movie.
It was 4 hours.
It was completely unnecessary.
Isn't King of the Monsters almost 3 hours?
No.
No
way.
Yeah, isn't King of the Monsters like 2.5?
It is, yeah.
What?
Yeah, King of the
But
Monsters
it goes
is
by
about
real
3
quick because
hours,
it's like fucking entertaining as hell. Yeah.
and awesome as hell too. But then you look over at Godzilla vs Kong, and it was short.
It went for 4 hours. Like
What?
every Lord of the... Yeah.
No, say all that again, young man. Explain yourself.
It dragged on. It's a Peter Jackson movie. They always drag on and on. You're like, oh my God.
Okay,
please.
first off, Return of the King was a damn good film. All right?
This movie sucked.
It was good.
The ending was terrible.
No, it was a tease, but it was good.
Tease for what?
Yeah, to get your ass sitting in the damn seat a little bit longer every time. That's what it was doing. It was doing what it was supposed to do. All right? But the King Kong movie, on the other hand, it was a little long in the beginning, but as soon as Kong showed up and then they took him back to the mainland, it was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
I'm just envisioning King Kong getting out of the taxi.
Yeah, wasn't that cool?
Getting out of a taxi?
Yeah, getting out of the taxi, and Jay's like, man, the second King Kong shows up.
He drives up all late.
Hey, that's the point, man. Could you imagine me and Al on a field trip and me pointing all this shit out to him?
Yeah. The Museum of Cinematic History, and Al's just going like, that movie sucks.
Yeah.
That is normally how our trips go.
Yep. Because
They're
Lawnmower
like,
Man
and
2
here's
was
the
so
lot where
damn
they
good.
filmed Citizen Kane, and Al's like, oh, that stupid movie about that fucking teddy bear.
Well, the problem is he actually likes Citizen Kane.
Oh, you
like
do,
Citizen
Al?
Kane. Yeah.
I love Citizen Kane. All right, that's fine. You're forgiven. It's fine.
Oh, see, look, now he's trying to do right by his man. Shut up, Marco. All
Hey,
right.
man, you gotta please the man you're going home to.
No,
You know what I mean?
no. Look at you. You tried to do a whole Will Smith thing. Alan did the little side eye, and then all of a sudden,
Who I gotta slap now?
yeah.
You
Manchurian
tucking me, you think
candidate
I'm not
shit.
gonna react? You know?
Manchurian candidate shit. There you go.
Yeah.
But did he honestly do it out of emotions, or was it because, like, what's her name? Jada Pinkett Smith, whatever. She looks like an alien, so I wonder if she like found telepathic emotions.
Hey, don't be talking about her shaved head that she has.
Hey, allegedly alien.
You know,
Totally.
she's a victim, man. Don't you guys understand? She a victim. She got honor that needs to be represented. Don't
A
be
victim
like
of a
that.
bad comb over.
Yeah. Don't be talking about her like that. You know that, Queen.
Isn't it
Queen.
crazy how like guys can go bald like right after they turn 30 and no one gives a fuck, and then like one woman goes bald and then we gotta sit here and act like she's got fucking stage 4 cancer or something crazy like that.
Oh yeah. It's almost like a damn program these days, you know.
Crazy.
I know.
But what's crazy is once again like the Appalachia is not anybody's business though. And then they said like she has a bias against blonde-haired women. You know what I mean? Like they say that she has a
But a
bias
lot of
against
men in their
blonde-haired women,
30s,
but
their
she dyed her
hairstyle.
hair blonde. You know?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Al? You losing your hair?
No, No, I'm just saying LeBron James made the sacrifice of shaving his head.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Well, he spent years like putting those like getting those hair plugs and shit, right?
Well,
Because like
look-
he was going bald, and like one day he showed up to the court, and he had like
Yeah.
fucking full head of hair.
It's why he wore headbands every year.
Yeah.
He started losing it when he went back to Cleveland, and then as soon as he went right over there to right over there to the Lakers, it just really, really fall apart. And not to mention, depreciated his game. He should just shave his fucking head. Leave it at that. Instead of
pretty sure
having
all
an
that-
extended
All that
hairline.
stress from the entanglement, I'm pretty sure, had to like be the reason why the hair fell out.
It happened in Miami. That's why he wore headbands all the time.
No, it didn't. It
stress-related.
happened as soon as he went back to Cleveland. Al, come on
No,
now.
it happened in Miami, I swear.
No,
That's
Alan.
where,
I
that's where Will
promise
Smith
you.
was at.
I'm going-
Bienvenido a Miami,
Oh damn.
Al.
Yeah, that song was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Will Smith was a musician, huh?
Ha ha! Remember that? Ha 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 ha! That was a rap line from Will Smith. Ha ha ha!
South
You know,
Beach
it's funny.
Beats.
We talk
Yeah,
about the
like
cool
that.
stuff that he made, but then the Aladdin movie is universally hated.
I know
What
nothing
the
is cooler though than Switch. That song is legit.
What? Switch?
Wait,
Yeah.
he made a song for Lilo and Stitch?
Oh,
Nah.
that'd be great.
Oh, I thought he did. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He
Oh,
should have
hey.
taken, no, he should have taken the Switch song and did a remix calling it Stitch.
Yo. Hey, Al, I got good news for you, though.
Your medicine's here.
Well, not only that, but hey, Al, I got good news for you.
What's that?
There's a live-action Lilo and Stitch coming.
Oh, are you fucking serious, dude?
Serious.
Is that real? I'm looking
Serious.
this up. I'm pissed
Serious.
off. Hold on.
We were already supposed to have it.
Can we just
Right?
have Can we
Yeah.
just have a movie with the Stitch and Jerry Seinfeld interacting real life situations?
Okay, damn it, we get it. You love Jerry Seinfeld. You want his career resurgence to happen, but it's not going to. The man is afraid to perform at college. Leave it alone.
Fine. What about him? What about Stitch and Wayne Knight collaborating, getting an apartment together?
Wayne Knight.
That could actually work. That could work. Okay, good job, Al. You redeemed yourself.
And he's like in this Jurassic Park character form, so he's like a greedy person in the apartment with Stitch.
And that's how Yoshi was born. But okay, Al.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, this is real. They're actually gonna make this stupid fucking movie. That's
Told you.
awesome for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a missed opportunity. Instead of doing like the Super Mario Brothers movie, they should actually just have an entire series based on like the Goombas from the Super Mario Brothers movie, like the original one, and just have them interact in real city situations.
You know, that might actually be pretty cool, though, for, like, Universal.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's
you know.
that's Universal. It's not Disney, Al.
And then you have a family of Goombas and everything, and the Goombas all happy going to Starbucks. I think it'd be fantastic.
Goombas, the movie.
Yeah, no, Goombas the television series.
It sounds better than the actual Mario movie.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
it's-
actually delayed until 2023. I'm looking
And
forward
then
to
it's-
it, though.
And then it's like, Mr. Goomba, I like how you act. You never complain. You always come here with a smile on your face. I'm giving you a promotion. And he like walks home to his wife with that stupid grin on his face, like from the movie. It'd be fantastic.
What a
You
great
think that
crowd
all the-
tonight,
all
right?
The Goombas all the Goombas are like going into this like building and shit.
Yeah.
Or- And you just find out it was like 9/11, like that one fucking stupid like Tom Hanks movie. Remember that? Where he like goes to work and then you find out he was in one of the World Trade Center buildings.
And then you find out one of the Goombas is a terrorist and Jack Bauer has to come after him.
Wait, that was
Wow.
a Robert Pattinson movie too.
That's what it was, right? Where he's like in the building and then he like looks up and you see a plane coming and the movie's over and you're like, "Fuck off! Are
Yeah.
you serious?"
Yeah.
Wait, was that
Born
the
in Hell and
lighthouse?
That's how you got me.
Is
No.
that what you're talking about?
No, it's called Remember Me or some shit.
You know,
Oh.
Al, you know, Jay, it's not called The Lighthouse, but that joke that you just said about it is kind of brilliant because, you know, lighthouse, light at the top of the building. It's where you know.
Oh, no. If it was clever, fucking, you killed it with the reach. The hell you doing?
Sorry. I'm Duncan, pulling LeBron James.
No. Well, yeah, because he ain't going nowhere this year. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's going home. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's at
He's
home.
rich.
Matter of fact, you should look at his Twitter and see like all the stuff he's saying about the finals right now. It's hilarious.
He's chugging wine right now.
He wanted to go ahead and get that chip all by himself and hasn't done it yet.
Well, to be fair, they didn't use Carmelo at all.
Oh, you sit down and be quiet. Always defending that man. He left Cleveland.
Carmelo did not leave Cleveland.
No.
Cleveland left
LeBron left Cleveland.
Yeah.
And not only
but
that, he tried to use
won
a whole
twice.
Derrick Rose at
Yeah.
one time, too.
We're not talking about that season.
Oh, yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
Well, he wasn't going to win anything when Isaiah Thomas was like a shell of himself.
What are you talking about, man? I didn't see anything in Isaiah Thomas.
A shell of himself.
Well, it kind of looks like a turtle, so it makes sense. But yeah,
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that about a basketball player before.
Look like a turtle.
But that's our boy
No,
Allen.
that he's a shell of
A shell of himself, like he's a drug addict. Man, when Whitney Houston died, she was just a shell of herself, man. Yeah, same with fucking Patrick Ewing.
oh, Steve Francis.
Hey, Patrick Ewing is doing great for himself, man. He's still selling
I
them
know,
cheap
but
ass
just the way
shoes.
Al said it was like he made it seem like this fool was like a crack addict or some shit like that.
Of course he would. Damn it, Allen, stop making these people seem worse than what they are.
Well, he's
Like Lamar
3'2".
Odom is a shell of himself.
Of course he
Isaiah
is.
Thomas is like 3'2". Like, what are you gonna do?
You know, y'all are terrible.
Seriously, I'm surprised. Like when they're playing basketball, they're just not like they get the basketball mistaken for Isaiah Thomas, and they start dribbling him instead of the basketball because he's so short.
No, you didn't.
You motherfucker. Al just came out as a height supremacist.
Of course he did.
Well, what do you expect? I'm 8 foot tall.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's how you be shooting over all the crowds?
yeah. That's how I shoot for these jokes.
That's how you reach?
Yeah.
The reach.
You know what'd be
No.
sick about basketball players? If like, what if they didn't start out rich, but every like shot that they made, their pay went up? Wouldn't that be nasty?
Well, in a way,
That'd make the game.
they
that'd
act
make
like
the
it.
game way- But I'm saying, like, what if literally you started out in the NBA making like minimum wage, right? And like, you kind of use like RPG game rules, right? Like, the more shots you make, it adds to your salary for a multitude of reasons. You know,
If we're going to go by that logic, Tony Snell would be on food stamps.
And if you make 3 shots in a row, the rim catches fire.
hell yeah. And they said, "Oh my God, he just got a pay raise."
Then I think,
Oh,
then I
man.
think
Didn't
Because they're like,
Rollerball
what
do
about-
something like that?
Because
That's
that'd
what
be
the
sick.
summer league should be.
That's
When's-
exactly. Like, because then you could be like, oh, like the team that wins the playoffs gets the Nike deal for the next year, right? Like every year something is up for competition, like how like they do for esports.
Wait, are we doing
Like-
Are we doing the crappy $1 million game from the XFL?
Well, we were doing
They
my
made it-
player there for a little bit.
Yeah, it made it fucking exciting though, because like if you make $1 million every minute of your day and you still suck as a basketball player, what the fuck are we talking about you for?
Hmm.
I don't know. Ask Tony Snell.
Well, you're still talking about Tony Snow, sir.
Tony Snell. I mean, the guy literally played 20 minutes and didn't even shoot one shot.
Yeah, but he probably made like how much money?
Just
Boy,
for his
you-
appearance alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, don't you think we wouldn't have like a bunch of lackadaisical basketball players now if they had like to perform to keep a salary?
That
Like
would
any
be
other
nice
job,
to see an actual
if you work in a
league.
warehouse, you have to hit like your units per hour. You have to move, right? So
Yeah, you
like,
have to hit like a quota usually.
how the fuck are you just kicking it on a bench and making $1 million? You know. So that's what I'm saying, man.
Good
You-
management.
I mean that's pretty good
Yeah.
though, but they wouldn't stop being less divas
Extortion.
and all that stuff,
Hey,
man.
wait a minute. That's how Josh McCall made his living. How dare you?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, you see, then it's relevant.
But he was
Yeah.
right. That's the point.
Like the dunk contest. What do you win if you win the dunk contest? High fives?
An Oreo.
And
Oreo.
ones.
They give you a bag of chips and a soda. Good job, Scamp.
Oh my god, that sounds like a first event we put on.
That'd be sick, huh?
Yeah, you get
The
one of
grand
these damn
prize
Oreos
is like a
and chips.
mystery box, but it's like a Mountain Dew. Like a Mountain Dew raffle off.
You win an ounce of Shaquille O'Neal's relevance.
Hey,
Wow.
that man
It's like
just
a-
made
it sounds
a
like a
huge
cologne.
version of NBA Jam.
Yeah.
What Shaq Fu 2?
Hey,
Yeah.
that was actually a decent
Shaq
game,
Fu.
wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
Which one though? The new one or the old one?
The new
Hey,
one. It
hey,
was
hey, the old one was badass, man. You know
There
what
was
I
a new
mean?
one?
When he was fighting.
Yeah, it was terrible. The first game was actually awesome. It was so bad it was great. I enjoyed
Right.
it.
Right.
Yeah. But the
We
second
still
one
got to
was
power play that out.
I owned the first one on a Genesis. So
Yeah, I still
Good man.
I own
Yeah.
that copy as well. Actually, I own two, but
and I own Moonwalker. Did you guys ever play Moonwalker?
Damn fine
Yes.
game.
yes,
Hell yeah.
I actually completed it one day when I was working night shift. I played it all through work just to beat the game. It was hard. All right, like when you had to throw a level, it was a challenge. Like I couldn't beat them all the zombies on the final boss. It was hard.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking hard. I gotta admit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I threw a customer out the window about it. No, I'm just kidding. That's Jay's job, but I would ask Jay to throw someone out the window. It was that frustrating. You'd be like,
Jay, Jay, is that true?
What are we talking about, gentlemen?
if I got frustrated at anything, I would ask you to throw someone out the window.
Yeah. The charges are dropped. Leave it alone now.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations, man.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
We are not our past, but we are. Now then.
Yeah. You know, Will Smith once told me that, you know,
He's a work in progress.
the devil will come for you when you're about to win an award or some shit like that. Whatever Will Smith was talking
Oh
about. I
man,
don't know
that
what
speech was fucking retarded if you think about it. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell is this?
Well,
And he-
remember how like he said that he's the king and like Jada Pinkett's Jada is his queen or something? You've seen that in a rap song before. It was really, really cringe.
Mm.
Yeah, that one begat the other at that point. Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought like Jada Pinkett's I always think Jada now kind of looks like a reject from the Stargate movie from like 1994. She kind of does. Like one of the main villains of Stargate.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I can't unsee that though. I mean, at least that's a job. At least she's actually a relevant actress at that point. Last I remember
Yeah.
her being on something was like, well, Gotham. Gotham was the last thing I think I remember seeing her in, where she didn't tell me all her
Oh,
business.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. She was in Gotham.
Was she the Penguin?
What?
Oh, well, you really missed out on that show, didn't you?
Oh, my gosh.
Or was she Scarecrow? Who was she?
She was Zaz.
Yeah, she might as well have been.
Because she's bald, baby.
I thought she was a Scarecrow because she is scary looking.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
She was Calendar Man.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
'Cause of
yeah,
August.
she does like August. Oh,
She... Sniper shot.
it's gone.
Never saw it coming, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Jada
thought she-
Pinkett Smith. Could you imagine being married to somebody like that?
Hell no.
Wait a minute. I thought she was Calendar Man because she never misses a date. She never misses a date with another guy. Oh, no. It's
But the thing is, she would have entanglements with all of us.
Oh, man. I was like, oh, like NBA Jam background crowd sound.
yeah. I need my own song. I need my own soundboard someday.
Now he sounded like that. You know that rap battle video?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
where-
yeah.
Mhm.
Retarded. Yeah,
That one.
retarded. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Al? Go ahead and get that. I'll totally allow it. Go on. Go on with yourself.
Oh, I'm good.
That's funny. Well, gentlemen, we might gotta have to tap. Oh God, that's funny. We might go ahead.
You're gonna tap who?
We might go ahead and no. Well, y'all go ahead first. Then I'll be in the car.
We're keeping it warm. Yeah.
Oh man, we might as well go ahead and wrap this one up then.
Wrap it up, E.
Wrap it up, box.
Oh man. Anyway, anybody got something last to say while we're here?
Yes. What's a Frankfurter? No, I'm out.
Okay, it is time to go. All right, now we are going to go ahead and wrap up
Frankfurter?
this.
What the? What?
You know what?
No, a Frankfurter or something. Some German sausage or something. Don't they got like a Frankfurter?
Mm-hmm.
A Frank Farter?
No, I'll allow time for this. What exactly are we going with this one, Al?
A Dankführer? Is that what you said?
No, I got nothing. I'm just hungry. I kind of want to get a brat, so that's it.
You just want to get a big German sausage? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Isn't Marco like a quarter German?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just. Don't like
I
the
had to
Jews.
see where this was going. I mean, like, it was getting really, really intimate there for a little bit. I was like, yo, here we go. J360 Confidential. I mean, yeah, things like that.
Al, just so you feel comfortable, I'm about a 9 inches worth of German.
Oh, yeah.
He's very fresh about it, Al.
I'll hit your G spot if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, time to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for this episode of Hangouts tonight. I want to give a special thank to my bros, Al, Marco, and Moosfer for being here tonight. We will be doing more episodes together. Not that together, but the thing is, we'll be doing more episodes, and there's plenty of SOTA to come down the pipeline, too. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you later. They can't hear y'all innuendos. I made sure of that. Anyway, we will catch you all next time. So, laters.
Help spread love and feel the joy of giving back. During the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event at Beardmore Subaru, Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice for every new Subaru purchased or leased. The ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, the National Park Foundation, the Housing Foundation of Sarpy County, or Offutt Air Force Base's Airman's Attic. Plus, we will give an additional $100 locally to help even more. Go to BeardmoreSubaru.com to learn more. Submit charity selection by 1/12/24. Promotion ends 1/2/24. See Subaru.com for more details.
The holidays start here at Baker's with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Baker's has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Baker's, fresh for everyone.
This holiday season, recharge with the Planet Fitness Black Card for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. So instead of fighting a stranger in the mall over a stuffed T-Rex, bring a friend for free and work out on the TRX. Instead of freezing in line for a lame holiday deal, relax in the Black Card Spa with some Hydro Massage feels. Instead of being trapped at your in-laws, escape to any of our 2,400 Planet Fitness locations. Sign up today for the Planet Fitness Black Card, just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends November 30th. See Club for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.